Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. There's the hit! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Politano. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, he's seen through all of that. Spinazzola. It's Lobotka. Di Lorenzo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Politano. Gilmour. Politano.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Rafinha. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. He is through here. Pass is just off target. Lobotka. Raspadori. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Stood up well to him there. Upamecano and Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Lobotka. Raspadori. Politano in acres of space out wide. He's cut it out.
Might want to be careful there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Raspadori. And Di Lorenzo. Lobotka. Spread out to the left. McTominay. Brilliantly cut out. Raspadori. Neymar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Always onto this. Ramani kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's played forward. Gilmour. It's Lobotka. Played into space. Now it's McTominay. Spinazzola. That's a great chance! Raspadori goes short. Punched away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spinazzola. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Di Lorenzo, Raspadori, Spinazzola, and Ramani. Di Lorenzo, Gilmore. That's a smartly directed ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Yes!
That is great defending, so alert. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Lobotka, out to the left it goes.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Up towards the front line. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. Caicedo. McTominay. Raspadori. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Ramani with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Caicedo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played towards the other side. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chiesa.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lobotka. Gilmore.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Numero 11 viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Di Lorenzo. Politano. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
Ramani. Di Lorenzo. Lobotka. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, played through for the wide man. Spinazzola could try cutting inside here. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oliveira. Spinazzola. That has been slung wide. Spinazzola. Dink through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Politano fiddles it through. Akanji. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gilmore. Valverde. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere... La alineación del Barcelona será...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stood up well to him there. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Messi. Mbappe. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Akanji. Messi. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Over to the other side. Oh, that's a key interception. And he opts to go forward. Bastoni. And Rafinha. Barcelona finding their passes. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Caicedo. Akanji. Caicedo. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Yes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yes.
Nice control. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, that's well spotted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He'll try from distance. Oh, just over.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. That has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Messi. Akanji. Messi. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. Rafinha. And that could set him on his way. That's good vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a shade optimistic. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. The pass has gone astray. There's the hit! So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Messi. And Upamecano. Oh, they could be caught out here. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. That's a look and place it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Oh, played through for the wide man. That was always going to be the keeper's.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, perfectly measured that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lobbed in behind. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And if he did just miss... In with a header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Zeroli. Neymar. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Decent progress down the left. Can he get onto this? Lewandowski. And it's Neymar. Kimmich looks for the finish. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
So it is still 0-0. D'Ambrosio.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's shifting through the gears here.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Neymar. And Upamecano. Akanji. And Bastoni. Upamecano. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Keita has got himself a free kick. What a throw in. Castrovilli. Akanji. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. That looks a good ball through. Zeroli. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Castrovilli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a throw-in. And he's whipped it across. D'Ambrosio. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Keita! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Castrovili. He rises! He scored! The second half sparked straight into life! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And it's Keita. Can he spark a counter here? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Castrovili. That's been cut out. Well played. Upamecano. Bastoni.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kimmich. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Up he goes! Just off target. Akanji. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Keita. The less said about that pass, the better. So we've reached the hour mark. Some resolute defending there. That has been cut short. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Castrovili. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Alexander-Arnold. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. It's gone backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's played into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's seen that early. Use this big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Keita. Now it's Castrovilli. Might be danger here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
This time, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting his way this time. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been knocked clear. Zeroli. Oh, they can break here. He's found a way past. That is good alertness.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Barcelona have reached the now or never stage. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 47, numero 17, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 37, il numero 35, il numero 84. Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He shifted it to the flank. Foden. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar, Alexander-Arnold. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kimmich, Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting past him there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's gone looking for safety.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Upamecano. The fullback is in acres of space here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Kanji. Nice physical challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Upamecano. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He's got away. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Now Neymar. Kimmich. Foden. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Kimmich. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He has found the way through. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Throw in. Upamecano. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw. Bastoni. There's the shot! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bradaric. Akanji.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bradaric. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Kimmich.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Duda. Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. That's an errant pass. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And they win it back again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. Kimmich. And that's another good win of the ball. Duda. Now it's Lewandowski. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bastoni. And Caicedo. Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Upamecano. What a throw in. And he's forced to go back. Bradaric. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. Nice control. He's having a go! Neymar.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Sergio, what are you thinking?
96.26
Barcelona
espectadores.
are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Lewandowski. No, he's not getting his way this time. Duda. He's in plenty of space here. Lewandowski. Now Foden. Foden goes steaming forward. Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por
Barcelona
el dorsal
still have the
21,
cards to affect this
el dorsal
game.
9, el dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Duda.
jugadores.
Bradaric. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Duda. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha promptly onto that, and that is that.
Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bradaric. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now it's Lewandowski. Akanji. Foden. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was very necessary. Akanji. A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he's managed to get
3
free.
minutos de descuento.
That's good running with the ball. Donnarumma is there to take. Akanji. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Duda. Keep. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's just a bad day at the office, Pete.
My feelings, I've been searching for all time, for the dream that I believe in. I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah, spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah. I found a deeper love, a deeper love, deeper open up my mind, my spirit's free. I know I'll find a deeper love in me. Open up my mind, my spirit's free. I know I'll find a deeper love in me. Open up my mind, my spirit's free. I know I'll find a deeper love in me. Open up my mind, my spirit's free. I know I'll find a deeper love in me. Deep into the deep.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nicely spread. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! Straight at the keeper.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar.
Alexander-Arnold.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So we're still where we started right now. Played out to the right. Bastoni. Foden. Maradona. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Decent hit! Goal! Ajax!
Ajax clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play
Oh, shooting chance! Neymar. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Messi. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero. Maradona.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Alexander-Arnold bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kimmich. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's the throw. And it's Neymar.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now the finish!
The keeper was likely to need his best there.
Oh, what a mistake! Del Piero, there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Del Piero. Caicedo. Now Foden. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Caicedo. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. Now who's going to be first to this? Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich. Foden. Maradona. Neymar. And it's Del Piero. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the ball's a good one here. Real chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. And the shots! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Foden. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he was alert to it. Neymar. Now Foden. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Now Foden. Messi. Ruben Neves. Caicedo. Foden. Akanji. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. No foul, says the referee. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. And that is expert. Hits one! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Ajax are at the peak of their power. And Del Piero! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Neymar. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Upamecano and Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Neymar. Foden. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. Oyarzabal. Bruno Fernandes. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Caicedo. Always onto this. Foden. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. That's good running with the ball. Oyarzabal. Now it's Gnabry. In with the challenge. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Short changes him with that pass. Foden. And Akanji. Foden. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Akanji. Bastoni. And Upamecano.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bastoni. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Kimmich. Akanji. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Konate. De Jong. Liverpool finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Gets into some space. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gnabry. Out of play for a throw. Gnabry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Kimmich. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bastoni. And Akanji. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Foden. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
Well, played right into his path. And he's managed... Now the finish! And it's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute at a
Nice
time.
bit of trickery. Barcelona have a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Oh, that is a shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Attendees, this is a
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times, they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oyarzabal! Comes comfort.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Akanji. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry. That is good alertness. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Real chance! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oyarzabal. Foden. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Messi. Interesting ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Foden. Pressing high and with purpose. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Back into the middle. Oh, what a pass! Kimmich. Foden. And it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a little off target. Kimmich. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Foden, driving forward. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, easy pickings there. Strong running down that left flank. That is good strength. It's gone out for a throw-in. Caicedo. Speculative strike. And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
He's found a way through. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Mbappe. Crunching tackle.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Caicedo. Now Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Foden.
That was lovely, that.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bastoni.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Foden. That's tidy. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Substitution on the field.
So, what can they come up with here?
Frankie de Jong. Number 6, Bruno Fernandes.
And the ball is out of
Coming on the
play.
field, number 8, Modric. Number 80,
Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution.
Messi. Oyarzábal is onto this. And it's Messi. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less.
난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이만으로 baby. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just pick it up now, just pick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 feel the top, you see my way, 멈추지 않아.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past. There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Caicedo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni. Now it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. Dembele providing an outlet on that. He gets big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent hit! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Johor Tazim are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rafinha. Rafinha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bastoni. Akanji. And it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Neymar. Johor Tazim applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one.
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Johor Tazim have their second corner now. Hits one! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Messi. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking tidy in possession here. Caicedo. Some resolute defending there. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Gravenberg. Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Oh, that was vital.
Has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save. And this could be the final action of the first half. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, and the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. He's cut it out. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Lewandowski. Neymar. Johor Darul Tazim needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That pass has been well intercepted. Adams.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Driving forward. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, played right into his path. And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got space in the area! Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
53.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Caicedo. Foden. Akanji. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Lewandowski.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And now the hit! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Messi. Now Foden. No way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Now the finish! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into the last quarter of an hour. That was always going to be the keepers. Bastoni. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Big header! In for the pieces! Caicedo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pulls it back.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Messi. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
2 added minutes
Nice
has been
sequence of passes
indicated.
this. Has a goal! Messi. Olise. And that's it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply...
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not teacher. I want to show you my world. Give me more red light to face. Let to receive. Give me something to love. I don't need nothing. You are my everything.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Spread neatly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I see this guy up at Meccano as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Okay, interesting. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Foden. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lewandowski. Castrovili. Over to the left. That has not gone well. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Has a go! Well, that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. Castrovili. Kimmich. And he goes cross-field. D'Ambrosio promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice physical challenge. No goals as yet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Zeroli. Now it's Castrovili. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar pinches it off him. Foden battling down that right flank. Kimmich. Now it's Keita. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Akanji producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neymar. It's Kimmich. And he's managed to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second. An audacious attempt! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
This is promising. In with a header! He scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Lewandowski in with the challenge. Zeroli, foot in. And it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Real chance! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Kimmich going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is starved of space and time. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Keita. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. D'Ambrosio. Zaroli is wide and looking to get onto this. Akanji. Foden. And here's Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. Castrovilli. And it's D'Ambrosio. Now Zaroli. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caicedo. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Messi.
Foden! Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Oh no circumventing this opponent. He rises! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Numero 47.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Caicedo. Bastoni. Akanji. Caicedo. And here's Lewandowski. Back when it goes. Lewandowski! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Akanji. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. And Akanji. Messi. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He has found the way through. No, that was never going to make it. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And with that, the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and with speculative strike. Caicedo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Akanji. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The fullback is in acres of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still goalless. Fiddles it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kimmich. Foden. And it's Messi. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been given away. Can he put it away? It's in! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So the first moment of... He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Foden. Nicely aimed pass.
Un minuto de descuento.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. And we hit half-time, so the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
El dorsal 4.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is a brilliant interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And it's Messi, out to the right. He's had it taken off him. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Bicep to bicep.
Good read, needed to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That's a nicely measured pass. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Foden. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Driving forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out for a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nicely worked. Well timed. Excellent interception. Oh, super find. Great position. There's the hit! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a sharp pass. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And smartly reclaimed. Donnarumma.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! And that may well be that. That is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as...
You could get away?
I thought we better be on.
Go first.
One step closer to the
This
end.
sword is a gift.